chapter 3, verse 1 to 5. I plan to speak on the whole chapter, like verse 1 to 12, but it's too long. So I divide it into two parts. So I'll be dealing only with verse 5 today. So James chapter 3, verse 1 to 5. Let's read the passage. Not many of you should become teachers, my brothers, for you know that we who teach will be judged with greater strictness. For we all stumble in many ways, and if anyone does not stumble in what he says, he is a perfect man, able also to bridle his own body. If we put bits into the mouths of horses so that they obey us, we guide their whole bodies as well. Look at the sheep also. Though they are large, so large, and are driven by strong winds, they are guided by a very small rudder, wherever the will of the pilot directs. So also the tongue is a small member, yet it boasts of great things. How great a forest is set ablaze by such a small fire. That's the word there. Heavenly Father, we thank you for giving us your word this evening, your scriptures that are able to lead us and guide us into righteousness and good works. I pray that as we share in this your word, you open our hearts and minds to understand it and bless our hearts, Lord. That by going from here, we may be filled, and our hearts may be filled with your words, Lord. Please bless us, Lord. We praise in Jesus' name. Amen. You know, the title that I'm given this evening is Not Many of You Should Become Teachers. But the one that I've written here is the problem of many teachers. The word teachers here is made today as judge. People who take the place of judge. Just like true faith produces good works, true faith also produces words that builds up people's lives, that encourages the body of Christ, the church. We know already from our study of James that he had been dealing with social, economic problems that were faced in the first century in Jerusalem, the first church. This early church had both rich and poor coming to the church. But at the same time, they had social crisis. You know, Jerusalem in the early days were big problematic. There was a problem with the Roman Empire, and they were fighting together. So, but the social crisis outside affected the church inside. There were tensions between rich and poor believers. And it's obvious, as human beings, as all sinful we are. We all have these tensions. The rich persecuted the poor, and the poor retaliates with words and other arguments. And also, if you look at the first chapter of James, James writes to those who are scattered, the 12 tribes of the Jews scattered in the whole world. So why did they scatter? Because of social tensions. So the 12 tribes scatters, and James continued to do his pastoral ministry. To write them, to encourage them that what they live according to that is not biblical. They should live according to true Christian identity, which is just the opposite of the world. In the world, people hate each other. In the world, people point finger in the world, people turn evil for evil. Right? James is asking his people, his readers, to live in peace, harmony, respecting each other. So the giving of the context helps us to understand our passage this evening. Let me quickly recap last subject in chapter 2. True faith produces good works which results from obedience to the word of God. Okay, example, Abraham. Abraham went to obey God's word. Second, fear of God. True faith produces good works because we fear God. Example, Rahab, who hid the spies, right? Because she hears from God and she takes action. That she believes that this is the true God. In what the passage we have just read today, speaking problem, which James already dealt in chapter 1, verse 19. What is written? He tells the church, be slow to speak, be quick to hear. There's a Chinese proverbs and also the Jewish proverbs that says, since man has only 2 ears and 1 mouth, he or she should listen twice as much as he should speak. Okay? Since we have only 2 ears, we should listen more and speak less. So James believed that in chapter 1, verse 19. Be slow to speak. In other words, don't speak much. And quick to hear. Be eager to hear. Hear the word of God. Hear instructions that you receive. Speaking words rashly is a problem of our society. We are quick to speak without thinking. Without thinking. And with the intent to hurt others. Isn't it? We speak words sometimes even before we think. And the intention is to hurt others. And here our text magnifies these problems. What are the problems of the tongues that James is talking about? Speaking out of one's boasting in pride, leading to teaching others. But more importantly, a problem of judgment. Being judgmental. Now, I'm not saying we should not point out mistakes. That's not the point here. The point here is the problem of being judgmental. There are people who continually judge. It's a problem, right? It's a disease. It's not that we should not correct people. It's not that we should not encourage one another. That's not the point here. But the problem of continual judgment, habitual judgment. They were not teaching good things to encourage one another. They were not doing the biblical exhortation of love. What were they doing? They were competing each other, competing one another. Quarreling, fighting, rivalry. They were saying to each other basically, I'm better than you. The question is, have you done that? I know better than you. I have done MBA. I have done PhD in agriculture in Jerusalem. Yeah. Arts and science, great thinkers in those days. What have you to teach me, right? Since I have done PhD and even beyond that, what have you to teach me? That's the attitude they had. So James gives illustrations, examples to show that how such boastful, arrogant, insensitive talks destroys people's lives. Our words are. And asks the same question to us this evening. If we are true Christians, can such things come out of us? if you call yourself true believer of Jesus Christ, can you really live a life like that? No. The answer is no, simple no. If we did, we have to check ourselves. Because the Bible is very clear that in terms of good works, we are not spared. Every Christian has to do good works. And one of them is controlling our mouths. The problem we see is the sin of pride and self-centeredness, which is so visible in our society, the fruit of our sinful nature. The Bible is very clear. The world is filled with sin. The world is filled with the sin because of Adam and Eve. Otherwise, why do we have problems anyway? You look out, you go up the street, you see problems. Immediately there is a fighting, immediately there is a quarreling, and there is misunderstanding. And so the Bible says we live in a world of sin. Where does the sin come from? Sin comes from our disobedience. It comes from our breaking the law of God. It comes from our disobedience to God. The only way to this moment is to realize, as the scripture already points out in verse 1, that we all stumble. Amen? We all stumble. All fail in what they say. None of us keep our words. For example, we give promise. I'll surely come. I'll surely come. But he didn't come. We did that how many times, right? We made promises. Don't worry, I'll surely come. But we didn't come. None of us keep our words. All stumbles. The second one is that we should know that we who speak more are going to be judged more severely. Because we withhold mercy and grace from one another. And the problem in the church is that people are withholding mercy and grace from each other. And how do you expect to receive mercy? Is it? If you pride yourself, if you boast yourself to your brothers, what do you expect? Nothing. You will be judged. So the application is we need to humble ourselves for the careless words we have spoken against a brother or sister in the past. We need to think about what wrong have I done and come in repentance before God and seek to follow the true faith, or rather grow in faith. That's what we do. The only way is to check ourselves to repent. Have I hurt anybody by mistake? Today, too many churches have been broken, families have been broken, houses are torn apart, destroyed because of careless words. And we have said. So let's begin with the first exhortation. Not many of you should become teachers, my brothers. For we who teach will be judged with greater strictness from your stumble and many ways. Okay, so who are these teachers? And what are they teaching? They are people who are educated in those days. People who have done great studies. I have mentioned already. MD, PhDs, you name it. Masters in the line of their studies and teaching. People who have expertise. People who have done some serious learnings and teaching abilities. People with knowledge. People with experience. And James also included himself here, we who teach. Right? So there are people who have some sort of abilities, knowledge, to be able to teach others. The original word used as a teacher is the word instructor. They are basically instructor. And the word instructor has three meanings. Number one is a master. He is qualified in some area. Number two, teacher. They are able to teach. Number three, a doctor, like PhD holders. Okay? And they are all inside one church. So what are they teaching? According to verse 1 and 2, they are overemphasizing their ideas. Their teachings above Scripture. Amen? They are giving their ideas, not what the Bible says, not what God says, but beyond what God says and what the Bible says. Have you come across people like that? Maybe. Yeah, some of you have come from that. And they were even boasting of lost knowledge. To be a teacher in Jewish society is considered a big post. You know? A big job, if you will. Because they earn the respect of many people. Remember, Jesus talks about them in the Gospels as what? Pharisees and Sadducees. Who like to clothe themselves in long robes and tunics. Who like to be greeted by people in the marketplaces. Yeah. Who loves the high places of honor and loves the chair. In India, we love the chair, right? And it's not an offense, but I've seen a documentary where a chair has roots because it's so long, somebody's sitting there. And it's true, we love the chair, we love the post of being somebody. And how many people brag about that? And because of that, how many churches are destroyed? How many lives are destroyed? And I can boldly mention that they love the praise of men rather than the praises of God. People who think that things should be their way, their standard. Although we have true doctrine that we must teach, but here it is people who impose on others their lifestyles, cultures. And like I said, people have assumed themselves the position of their judge. James is not talking about encouraging one another, brother in Jesus Christ, reproving one another. He's not talking about that. He's not talking about correcting. He's not talking about accountability. But clear misuse of ability. If you have ability, you better be careful. Because either it leads to pride, either it leads to serving God and His purpose, or just me. And what do? They started gossiping. They started backbiting. That guy is bad. That teacher is not that good. That person is not good. Because they like the places of honor. Envying and talking down the other brothers in the church. So James says, not many of you should become teachers because of this. Bragging and judging is wrong. Number one, we who teach will be judged with greater strictness. It's a dangerous thing. For me also, even as I speak here, I must be careful. What I say, to whom I say. Matthew 7:1, Jesus said, do not judge. or you too will be judged. For in the same way you judge others, you will be judged. And he goes further and says, with the measure you use, it will be measured back to you. How terrible is that? With the measure you use, it will be measured to you. And judgment is bad. If I think about this judgment, I can think of no other except in one passage in the Gospels in Matthew, where Jesus says about certain leaders, if you put stumbling block on the road of the little ones who try to come to me, it is better for you to be tied with a millstone in your neck and be thrown into the ocean. I still haven't got that clue. Imagine, have you seen a millstone? Millstone in India, people used to grind grains. In India, I've seen this big. But in Jewish culture, it's this big. Now imagine this tied to your neck and you're thrown in the ocean. How deep you will go? I think it literally points to our downfall. It literally points to our going down in our life. We will not be successful and we will not be blessed. That's the point. So, the prospect of being judged is the question here. Let us not be in place, in a position where we will be judged. If you know something is wrong with you, come to terms with God today. Ask forgiveness and restore that relationship with God. The next thing is, because we all stumble in many ways, we all make mistakes. I've given this example. How many of you this evening can say with boldness you have never done anything wrong? Or have not done any mistake? Everyone has done, right? No one. So not many of you should become teachers. In other words, we don't have any mandate to judge. Judgment is our place. Verse 3 to 5 talks about the effect of our words, the damage it can do. Can we read this verse 3 to 5? What does it say? He's talking about if you put bits in the mouths of horses, right? You can control the whole horse. And then secondly, he talks about a sheep, sheeps, the big sheeps in the water. You can control the entire sheep. And later on in verse 5, we see that it burns the whole forest like a small spark. The damage, the effect of our words is like that. This verse talks about this nature. Again, we are sinful people in a sinful world. We cannot solve the problem of our tongues. As long as we are here on earth, there will be tongues, there will be problems. The community of the body of Christ the Church is a big community. It's not a small community. But it is controlled by words. And it can be destroyed by words. Leaders and pastors can destroy churches. Words have the capacity to ruin our whole course of life. Then what shall we do? And use your words to build life, to build people's lives. instead of taking it out. We have already too many problems, right? We have too many issues already. Why seek more problems? Is that clear? When you fight with your brother or sister because of some issue that may be legitimate or may not be legitimate, the answer is you overlook. Overlook that matter. Because our lives is already miserable. And what does the Bible prefer? What does the Scripture prefer? You remember the Proverbs that talks about, I forgot the particular, I didn't write down here, but the Proverbs says, to overlook the offense of someone is an honor. It's an honor. Now, we are hurt, of course. We overlook someone else. Probably it's hurting to us, but you're doing the right thing. And as a church, we're called to do what? The right thing. And if you do the right thing, you're worshiping God. You're praising God. Amen? You are obeying God. People will continue to say things. It will not end. So the only way is to overlook others' offense done to us, bypass, forgive, and move on. And you yourself grow in the grace of God. That's what 1 and 2 Peter taught us. Grow in the grace of God. Gaze on the teachings of Jesus. And what does Jesus say? And the disciples come to him in Matthew 6:7. I think that's the verse. What did Jesus say? I think it's not Matthew 6. Anyway, there's a person comes to Jesus and says, how many times should I forgive my brother? What did Jesus say? 70 times? 7. How much is that? 490 times. In other words, keep forgiving them. Keep forgiving. Because you have received forgiveness every day. The sun rises. The water comes to get our lunch and dinner, right? Food is on the table. Praise the Lord. God has not put us hungry. We receive grace every day. But if you do not forgive, the damage you're doing is big. It's very big. So James used the image of the forest being blazed. Every year in USA, country like USA, there is a forest fire. And how many acres of land is consumed? You know? It's unthinkable. Families, homes burned, people died, loss of life. Our words are saying the best. So be careful. Let us be careful when we should speak. So therefore, what is better? To hate is better or to love is better? Right? So, you and me are victims of some bad experience in the past. By a leader, by your colleagues, by your friend, by your close relatives, or even by your own family members. What will you do? Will you go on resentment? No. You choose to forgive. You choose not to continue to walk in bitterness. Because it will destroy you also. And adjustment will never happen. So the application is this. Let's control our words. Hebrews chapter 3, verse 13 and 14, Paul says, but exhort one another every day, as long as it is called today, that none of you may be hardened by the deceitfulness of sin. For we have come to share in Christ, if indeed we hold our original confidence from the beginning. Going back to chapter 10, verse 24 to 5, and let us consider how to stir up one another to love and good works. Same message of James. Not neglecting to meet together as the habit of some, but encouraging one another, and all the more as you see the day drawing near. What is it Paul talking about? Talking about as the time of kingdom is nearing, as the time of consummation is nearing. Jesus will come back. Jesus says he will come back, right? And in the beginning, what? God says, let us make the world. Who is this us? It's Jesus, the Trinity. They make this world, and they will come back, right? Let's be home, wait for him. What? Let's continue to meet. In other words, let's have more fellowship. Let's have more prayers. Let's have more interaction with each other. Let's have more chai and coffee. And what will you do? What do you do in tea and coffee? You talk, you share your life, right? You build relationships. And Colossians 3, verse 16, I think this is for us only. Let the word of Christ dwell in you richly, teaching and admonishing one another in all wisdom, singing psalms, hymns, spiritual songs, with thankfulness in your hearts to God, whatever building each other. So this is the application. Really, let us build people's lives. That's what God is calling for. You are here, you were born in this world because of that. To build lives. Jesus says you are the salt and light of the world. And what does the salt do? What does the light do? You know, right? Light brings joy. Light brings brightness, openness. Salt brings taste into our broken world. It brings hope and joy. So let us close our eyes. I want us to repent this evening. I want you to repent before God for careless words you have spoken. Or you have been judgmental, unforgiving. I want you to pray that God, I want to seek the true faith that results in grace and building in those lives. Let's pray for yourself. Heavenly Father, we thank you that you have forgiven us. You have chosen to forgive us, love us, despite of who we are, what we have done. I pray this evening that not many of us should become a judge, or take the place of a judge. For none of us are perfect, and we will all be judged. I pray you will fill our hearts with consideration, that our hearts may be filled with considerations, love for the other brother and sister. So that when we are weak, we can help each other. Do that, Lord, in our lives.